Thank you guys for joining me for this week's Plan With Me. The week I'm going to be planning is going to be the week of December 27th through January 2nd. It's going to be the last year of 2021, start of 2022. I'm really excited for it. Just excited because, it's the end of the year, the start of the new year, new start, fresh start. I honestly believe in that, even though I know some people are annoyed when people have that mentality. I think that's always a good mentality. Obviously, it doesn't have to apply to the end of the year. It can apply to any point you put your mind to changing and growing and doing better. But this is always just a good time for people to think about it and know what they want for next year. They can sit and reflect on how the year went, and then they can plan to have a better new year, which I don't see a problem with that. I'm all for it, and I totally agree with it. So that's why I'm excited for the week. It's just, a good turning point for people's lives to either do better or just continuing to be great, or, just to reflect on how it's been and to focus on where you're going. The kit I'm going to be using is this kit. It's kit 39 from Romo Plans. I wanted to use it because since it was a printable, I was able to purchase all of the kit, get all of the stickers. I usually don't buy these if I buy printed kits because I don't use all the stickers, but I went ahead and I purchased this one so that way I had a good variety of stickers to use. And since it's 2022 themed, I'm thinking I'll probably use it for at least 2 weeks. So I'll get a little bit more usage out of it. And then it's actually a kit because I haven't been doing kits very often lately, except for last week when I did my Christmas kit from Sarah Marie. So I wanted to do a Christmas kit for this year. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my date strips down, my date covers, and it has two options. You can use the single ones or you can use a strip. I think for this week, I'm going to use a strip. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on now. So yeah, so like I was talking about, new year, new start. I totally agree with that. I think that people who have that mentality, it's good to have it at any point. And I agree that you should at any point, know that whenever you want to make a decision and you want to improve your life. Why am I putting it above? Sorry. You want to improve your life, you should definitely do it. But I think this is just a good time because, since the year's ending and everyone's on break, I'm off all this week. My daughters are off all this week. We're at home. We're kind of just relaxing. And that's when you're not running around, that's when you have time to sit and reflect on how things have been going in your lives. And overall, our lives have been really good. My daughters, they are always in cheer. Oh, I should have put the dates, huh? Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. So it's the 27th, right? 27th? Let's start with 27. Yeah, sorry. I lost count and forgot that I had to put the numbers. Overall, it's been a good year. My daughters are in cheer, so we're always busy with cheer. But overall, we're happy, we're healthy, we're doing okay. Our budget's getting on track, which is one of the things that I just wanted to do just because, I want to focus on not just paying our bills now, but, just planning a better financial future for ourselves. Me and my husband aren't getting any younger. And so that's where ultimately our main goal is. It's not just, yes, paying off debt, yes, controlling our spending, but overall it's getting those things in order so we can have a better plan for our futures when we're older. For our futures. So that's kind of where our main goal was. And so this obviously is a time to reflect on that and all the things that we want to do with our lives, And like I said, we've had a pretty good year so far. It hasn't been as bad. 2020 was obviously not very good for us, and it was not very good for most people. So I'm glad we're past that. 2021 was a little bit of an improvement. Obviously, there's always room to grow. Getting back into the swing of things, since after everything that was 2020, getting back into 2021 was a little bit of, not a learning curve, but it was a little bit of a process, especially my daughters. If you watch my video, my oldest for a while, when she first went back to school, she was struggling a little bit just getting back into the swing of things, but she's on top of it now. I just took an adjustment period to get used to being back in school, being used to her responsibilities again, and she's been doing super great. I've been super proud of her. But yeah, just overall, I mean, 2021, I think, has been, just a big progress from 2020. And there's still always nowhere to go but up, in my opinion. And that's what our goals are. And I think that's good for anybody, which is why I wanted this spread to be really 2022 themed, just to kind of bring that in mind that, there's always room for growth. There's always room to do better. And it's a new year. Anything's possible, which is why if you've watched my videos, you know that I've talked a bit about opening a sticker shop, and it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. I never did it because, I was nervous, and I always thought like, well, what if nobody likes my stickers? No, what if nobody wants to buy my stickers? That was kind of the mentality that I had. But 2022 is a new year, a new opportunities to start and to just give it a shot, because what does it hurt, right? I think I want to layer this on one. I just don't know which one. I already have a lot of this. Oh, no, I don't. I don't have the presents. I think I'm going to layer it on that. But I already took it off, which is not very smart that I did it that way. But I'll figure it out. So we can run that across here. So this one, if you notice, I'm putting a little bit more washi, a little bit more stickers. And that's because, like I mentioned, I'm off this week. The girls don't really have a lot of practice this week. So it's really just more of a fun weekend, So I have the room to kind of play and put more stickers. And I've always wanted to do this, put the weekend banner on top of a washi strip. I've seen a lot of people do it. I love the way it looks. And so I've been wanting to do it. And now I get the chance with this kit that has so many extra washis, so many extra everything. I like the way that looked. And like I said, it's really big. I never put this big strip on the bottom. I think I've done it a few times because the kit had it and that was all I really had. But I try to avoid it because I usually use the bottom times. But I'm not going to this week because I don't really have too much planned. So it was a perfect opportunity to do that. What else do I need to put? I'm going to go ahead and put this Happy New Year sticker. I'm going to use that to cover this. I typically cover this because I don't really like it. I don't need the calendar on the bottom. I just don't. It doesn't help me in any way. So I like to make that look cute. Then I'm thinking of using one of these, putting it in the top corner and putting my to-do sticker in there. Even though I still don't plan on having too many to-dos, I think it'll still be cute. So put that there. And then I think there's a to-do sticker, right? To-do. How do I feel about that one? I'm gonna go ahead and put it anyways. To-do. I wish I had, maybe if I layer a strip on that. I'm gonna be all extra because why not? I think I'm gonna layer it on a sticker and put that sticker on top of that sticker. So let me put it there, to-do, and then I'm gonna put that across here, to-do. Ew, it's crooked though, if I can layer them straight. So the stickers paper that I use, because this was a printable, I buy and use, and my sticker shop will have reusable stickers. So like at this point where this is just, I keep putting it crooked, I can take them off and then restick them somewhere else better. See, so it came off nice and easy, and I went ahead and laid it a little bit better, I think. Okay, so my to-do is going to be on there. I believe this sticker kit has these check boxes, kind of like the Sarah Marie kit I had last week had the check boxes strips that you put across. Just gonna go ahead and use those. Put to-do there. This one does have several habit trackers, and since I'm off this week, I will have more time to do and accomplish the habits daily that have been in my goals list. I'm gonna alternate. Okay, so put that one there, and then put that one here, and then I'm gonna use one for drinking water. So I need to make sure I drink my water. I went through a Pedialyte last time because I knew I was getting dehydrated, and I wasn't consuming water. enough to rehydrate. So I drank a Pedialyte, but I want to get better at drinking my water, so that's never a problem. I need to track my meals. I have the Weight Watchers app, so I need to make sure that I keep tracking them and I make sure that I'm staying within my points. And then I need to work out. And workout usually consists of walking since I have a treadmill. There's a gym I joined, but it hasn't opened yet. It's not going to open until the beginning of January. So until then, I'm just going to walk at home, and I have some app machines that I'm going to use. So I'll be doing that. And I also have Beachbody on demand, so I can honestly throw in some yoga workouts or something. So I'll do that. Things for this week. So there's a lot of these in here that I want to use. Payday. Friday is a payday, and this is one of those paydays that it's not just my payday, it's also my husband's payday, and then his other check comes in because it comes in on the 1st. So payday, so this is going to be a real big budget day because I'll have a lot to budget since we're getting paid. So that's paying off bills, especially because the next day is the 1st of the month. That's when a lot of stuff's due. So Friday, I have to pay a lot of those bills. Laundry, since I'm off this whole week, I want to kind of keep a better schedule at laundry. So I'm going to do laundry on Monday to kind of get the stuff from the previous week. And then I want to do laundry on Thursday. I think I'm going to do it on Thursday. And then that way, going into the weekend, we're not as crazy with the laundry load and we get most of it done. And I think if we can get into a habit of doing laundry on Monday and Thursdays, we won't get as much pile up as we do now. But I'm going to try it this week since I'm free. We don't have a lot else scheduled, so I'm going to go ahead and try it and see if that works. We do have to meal prep on the weekend for the next week because the next week is back to reality, back to work. So I do need to make sure that I meal prep so that we start off the next week right. So I'll put my meal prep in there. And because of that, I'll have to meal plan and order groceries. And so those I think I'm going to do, since I get paid Friday, I'll probably meal prep on Thursday and then order groceries on Friday. I'm gonna put that down there. I'm gonna do here and put where is that? Okay, here we go. So I'm really enjoying planning this week. This week is one where I can just focus on house stuff and not have to worry so much about cheer. And I have just more time to just do the regular routine things that I would prefer that I could do all the time that I usually just never have time to do. But since this week I have nothing else to focus on, I'm going to focus on these things. Because honestly, if I had these things down in order, life would be so much easier, if I could keep to the routine. And that's one of the things that, like I said, I was just talking about, new year, new start. That's one of the things that I really, really do want to get better at is, developing these routines to help. Wow, this is like an oversized sticker. So I don't think I'm going to be able to put this one on there because it just doesn't look right. So I'll just put it on top. Just put order groceries. It's really long, so as long as I center it, it should be okay. But yeah, so I'm going to try out these routine things, see how the week goes with them. And if yes, I think that's something that I really want to focus on doing. Man, these stickers are just insane. So I'll probably end up picking groceries up on Saturday because I'm probably gonna order from Sam's, and I can't get a slot until the next day. Sometimes I'm able to get same day order and pick up, but that doesn't really happen as often because the slots fill out fast. So I'll probably pick up on Saturday. And these are just really big stickers. It's crazy. So Friday is trash day. So I'll go ahead and put the trash can up there. And then Monday is when they pick up recycling bin. So I'll put the recycling bin up there. This kit's it's super cute. I love it. It has a lot of sticker options. But as I'm putting them down, a lot of the stuff is really big. So it really looks poppy. And I guess for this week, it's really good because I don't have anything else planned, right? Does this fit here? Sure, because they're all kind of fitness type goals. since I don't have anything major planned. But looking at this, I'm like, oh my God, these stickers are pretty big. But it's okay, they work. So I'll put my laundry bin there. It's like a really big laundry bin. And then I'll put the meal things. So I'll put my meal prep there, my meal prep sticker, the fork and knife, and then the meal plan one I'll put here. There you go. Okay, what else do I have? I'm trying to think if there's anything else. There's a trash day, but I'm already doing trash day. Oh yeah, I need to, so like I've mentioned, I want to open a sticker shop. And I've been working on the designs. I haven't printed anything, I've just designed it. I mean, obviously I've printed out like test sheets just for sizing purposes and just to figure out sizing and figure out what works and what I like as far as layout of the sticker kits. But this is still crooked. But this first week, I'm going to focus a lot on printing out inventory to open up the shop in January. And since I'm off, like I said, it gives me a lot more time to get that done. And so she has like, it looks like a silhouette. I'll put the silhouette and put the computer there. And I'm just gonna put, start cutting inventory. Okay, put that there. So I'm putting it in between those 2 days. I'm gonna start off really small with what I have in the shop. I don't want to overdo it and nobody purchase anything, but I do want to make sure that whatever I put up, I kind of already have on hand, so it's ready to ship out. So I need to start cutting the inventory to start in January. Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh yeah, so it's not really a big cheer week. There's not as much going on because of the holiday break, but I am taking my daughters to training days. They're having training days at the gym for about an hour and a half where they can just go and work on skills just to keep them training and active during the break. So I'm going to go ahead and note that here, training days. And they had them for the week of Christmas and they're having them for this week. So it's just a really good time to take them out, keep them fresh on working out. We also have been, over this Christmas week, we've been having my daughters practice at home. One of them, if you watch my videos, you know that she's a flyer in cheer. So she's, she has to work on her skills and staying tight and all that. So she has a stunt stand at home. So she's been working on that a lot. And so like every night she'll go for a couple times holding different body positions, trying to get consistent, just trying to train her body for that muscle memory. So she still works out at home. The other one, she does a lot of stretching at home. She'll be sitting there and then we have her just stretch just to stay nice and stretched and flexible. But I like these training days because they're able to tumble since they have the mats and stuff. So Tuesday is when they have their privates. It'll be, let me go ahead and mark them. What color do I want to use to mark them? I think I'll use this pink one. So they have one 12:30, one 1:30. And there's 3 different privates that we always do. Whoops. One will be Artemis's private, and then we have Athena's private, and then we have the stunt private. So those will happen on Tuesday. So they'll be able to do their privates earlier. We'll probably go do lunch, relax, whatever. Then they'll come back and they'll be able to do their training days. So this keeps them active. It's only the beginning part of the week. The gym's closed the rest of the week, but honestly, that's better than nothing. And then starting the next week is when practices will start. That you can see, I already set up my monthly. So you can see that, yep, on the 4th, that's when they get back to cheer and practices start all over again. And then my oldest daughter, since, if you've watched my video, there's been a lot going on with their team. They've had a lot of people get injured, a lot of people be out, then they're coming back in. So they've had a lot of changes and a lot to work through. So because of that, they have like 4 extra practices on the schedule for January before they hit their first competition on the 22nd. So So since it's going to like really crack down on cheer the month of January. And because of that, that's why I've been making sure that they get some training in and stretching and working out and stuff during the break, because I didn't want them to go the 2 weeks not working out, not doing anything, and then you're hitting it hard on the schedule because you have competitions coming up. So that's why we've kind of been keeping them active, and we make sure they've been practicing at home. So that way, once that time comes, they're fresh. It's not like they haven't done anything for weeks, and then now it's like, oh, come and do it all, you know? So that's been really good. And I'm really excited that we have that this week. Also, I'm trying to think. I think that's kind of all that we really have to put on. This is a lot of stickers, which is good because I was able to use kind of whatever I wanted, but it's obviously more than I could possibly imagine to use, which is why I said I'm probably going to use this for next week also, just because I have all these stickers still, so I'll use them for next week. And that's kind of why another reason why I wanted to make a sticker shop and why I like making my own stickers is that I can create the kits to just have the stickers that I use mostly, and then that way I don't have to worry about, because a lot of shops I like, they'll have like some of the stickers in one kit and then some of the stickers in the other kit, but then I buy the whole kit and then it's like there's all these stickers I'm not using because I don't use them. I just wanted it for that specific sticker. And that's also another reason why I really purchased so many of these planner kit samplers, is because they do have a little, like the little odds and ends that you can use for stuff that you use repeatedly. So that's kind of why I have these, but I would like that my sticker kits have the ones that I use, because what everybody uses is different, and this might be all one person uses, this might have what one person uses, etc., etc. But me, I use kind of a little bit from all of them, so whenever I buy a kit, I buy the whole kit and then I'm left with so many extra stickers, and then I just feel bad. The good thing with this method though, when you buy all of the stickers, that you can end up using it for multiple weeks, which honestly, if I really wanted to, I could probably get 3 kits out of this, like 3 weeks out of this, just for the amount of stickers that this is. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to use it for 2 weeks, maybe. And the only reason I'm considering is because I really like this pink. So where this one's all black, the next one can have the pink on it. But I'll see. I'll see how I feel and I'll think about it. Because there's a lot of options if I wanted to do the next week, 2022, but pink. So I'm probably going to do that, even though I've been back and forth saying it. But I really won't know until that week happens, and then I decide what I want to use then. That's why I'm really bad at planning kits, so I've been getting better at making sure I have what I need. And I've been better at trying to coordinate different stickers together to come out cute. I think that's all I really have major to put down on this kit. Like I said, there's not much going on. I'm trying to do just the home type routines and stuff. I will be reading a book. The problem is that because since I have the whole week, I'll probably get through a book or two. Since I have time off, since I never really have that, so having so much time off, I'm going to end up reading. I just don't know which 2 books yet. I'm a member of Book of the Month, and I always purchase, the monthly book, and sometimes I purchase extra when any of the other books that they have just sound interesting to me. I just never get to get through all of them. So I think I'm going to end up doing that. There's this one book that I got called One Day in December. And that one I think I'm going to read this month because it's the end of December. So I'll probably read that the first half of the week. The second week, I'm not sure which one I'm going to read yet. I just don't know. I tend to read just whatever I feel like reading at that time. I'm not really good at planning what I want to read, but I think I do want to read One Day in December in the beginning because it's I think I never finished The Love Hypothesis. So I'm probably going to end up reading that one because that one was good. I just hadn't finished, and then I was going to finish, but then I started reading The Holiday Swap because the holiday was coming, so I wanted to finish that one. So I'll probably do that. So that's probably what I'm reading. One Day in December and The Love Hypothesis. That'll be what I read. And then audiobooks. I also listen to audiobooks whenever I'm driving, and what I'm listening to right now has been Interview with Vampire, and then that one I'm finishing up, but I'm going to continue with the Vampire Chronicles, especially after, I started it the week that Anne Rice passed away. And because of that, just more motivation to continue going through this series, because she was just an amazing writer. She was an amazing person, and she was a writer that was really influential to me when I was younger. I've always had this obsession with reading vampire books, movies, etc. and hers were definitely top of the line. So I'm going to be going through the Vampire Chronicles again through audiobook, and that I usually listen to when I'm driving. So that's just a little bit about what I'm going to be doing this week. Most of it, like I said, is just home stuff, and then my book reading and my audiobooks, and then trying to stick to my habits since there's kind of no excuse this week because I have nothing going on. I should be able to stick to this, no problem. But yeah, so if you don't already, you can follow me on Instagram at Plano Soto. And yeah, go ahead and hit subscribe. You can get notifications whenever I do upload, additional Plan With Me videos. And I know that I am going to be doing, when I launch my sticker shop in January, I'll end up doing some kind of promo code for anyone who watches my videos. I'll add the promo code during the video, and then that way you can go ahead and use it in my shop for when launch happens. I'm not exactly sure what that'll entail. I don't know if it'll be like an additional freebie or a discount. I hadn't really decided yet. I haven't gotten to that kind of planning. That might end up happening the end of this week or the beginning of next week, right before I launch. But I know that's going to be something that happens. So go ahead and subscribe so you can get that notification and you won't miss out on any of those opportunities. Yeah, so thank you guys for joining me with this Plan With Me. I'm so excited for the new year. I hope you guys are too. It's going to be a great year. And yeah, I'm just ready to start it off and just share it with you guys. Bye, guys.